What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my Strategic Command World War One series. Last I left, I was preparing for the invasion. Well, I actually did an invasion. Oh shit, check this out. I can fucking beat the shit out of this motherfucker. Oh wow. Interesting. Nice. That's some good stuff right there. I didn't even see that. Alright. And then what else? This is like my, I think, 4th video I'm doing today of Strategic Command here. 3rd or 4th. I lost count at this point. It's been a kind of a rotten day. Well, yeah, pretty rotten day. Generally what happened today was, damn. Let's reinforce this guy, right? Or should I do research here? I got trench warfare at 3, so that's good. This is all good. Oh, aerial assets. I forgot about that shit. That's at 10. Let me... I don't need it that high. I'll do 6. Oh, that's not costing a lot. Okay, I'll just do it at 10. Damn. Okay, that's good. So yeah, generally what happened today was my wife had the flu, so she was out of it. I was out of it too. Early in the morning we had symptoms. I mentioned in a previous video why she got the flu, and I'm not going to go hog wild onto that because that was a whole rant episode, which I'm not going to go over again. But yeah, so we gave, had our, well, my mother-in-law, father-in-law, the kids for the day, and I was going to come by around 7 o'clock and pick them up. Shit, look at this. Oof. Yeah, so I was going to come by and pick them up, which I did, and I had to take my mother-in-law's car, because that's a whole thing. I'm not even going to get into it, but daggone, man. It had that old... what's the word? Like musty smell in there. It was clean and everything. It's just, it was a weird smell, man. You know, I just, oh man, yeah, just, I hated driving it, man. It's like that musty old, you know, when you go into like a, you know, old person's place and they have that smell. I don't know what that fucking thing is. I don't know if it's like must from something. I don't know what the fuck, but it was in the car and I was like, oh my gosh, man, I can't, this is too much. Anyway, but she's an awesome person, so I'm not gonna like rag, and she kind of did us a favor today, so she's a really awesome person. But so I went to pick him up, and then her father was just like, yeah, I heard you got mold in the house, and I'm like, yeah, the motherfuckers who installed our toilet didn't install it with proper seals, so it started leaking into our first floor dining room, right? So you can imagine how fucking fun that was. So I put cardboard around it, and then on top of that, I put like plastic bags and I taped them up, and then I put more cardboard and I taped that up with duct tape. And I know it's not like a full-on seal, because the way they fucking did the sealing is they put like, they didn't just put sheetrock and plaster and paint it. They put like the, you know, the textured one, which has like little rock pebbles or whatever shit. I don't know what it is, but they did that. So like the duct tape is not providing like the most cleanest seal. But I doubt the freaking mold's coming through. But he was just like, listen, you can't stay there. You can't stay there. It's like the kids are gonna, you know, inhale that in some bad shit. And I was like, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I don't think I should do this. So I fucking drove like an hour there just to turn around and drive back. So now I don't have the kids. so I don't have my son with me tonight, so it fucking blows. You know, and you know, like, I'm like a little pissed off. Well, actually, I'm a lot pissed off. Mainly because, damn, that's all I'm gonna get. Mainly because, oh shit, maybe that's why. Yeah, so mainly because, you know, some asshole who was putting in the toilets and working on the plumbing didn't give a shit. Didn't think two thoughts. He was just like, you know, I want to get out of here as quick as possible. Let me do the smallest amount of work I can do. And in the meantime, by you doing that, had my son in a house that had mold in it, right? Thankfully, my wife caught it, but it's so. Yeah. Anyway, I try not to be like, I'm trying not to fucking get into that shit. I'm trying to stay positive, man. That's what you got to do in this world. You got to stay positive. Look at the bright side, you know? Look at the bright side. Bright side is my wife caught it, right? So that was really good. Before, you know, anything serious happened. So that's a positive. Yeah, boy, look at that. This is another positive. Let me beat the shit out of this guy right there. That's what I'm talking about. And that's a fortress right there. Fortified town. Can you give me some planes? Little plane, train, automobile? No. Damn it. So I can send this guy in. Oh shit. There's nobody here. I don't think anybody's there. Motherfucker. Oh wait. I guess nothing happened, huh? Nice. Awesome. Oof, it's gonna cost $116. Seriously? Alright, making some advances here. This is good. This is good shit. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to stay positive, man, guys, because that's all you can do, right? You know, just try to stay positive, look at the bright side of stuff, you know, not be like that. Even though it, like, gets me really pissed off when I think about it. I just gotta let it go. I just gotta let it go. It's gonna eat me up, you know. Let's talk about something good. Alright, how about this? Maybe I could blow this guy up. What do you think? 1, 2, 3. Let's try this. One movie I saw tonight was Terminator. Dark Fates. That movie was good. That movie was really good. I was motivated. That movie really made my night. Even got my wife, who doesn't like action flicks, definitely doesn't like sci-fi, like, into the movie. She's like, I really liked it. I was like, shit. So I was very surprised by that. Nice. 2 out of 2, 1 out of 1. Let's try this. Alright. I can't do it anymore. Yeah, so it was really good. I was really surprised. There was an initial scene. Definitely caught all our attentions. I'm not gonna spoil the movie, right? So I'm not gonna be one of those assholes like that. But there was this initial scene in the movie that really kind of, like, had me going, whoa. Because I don't know how they did it. Like, to this day, I don't know how they did it. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's in the first, I don't know, like 5 minutes of the movie or something like that. And that part of the movie just made me like drop my jaw. I still don't know how they did it. I gotta Google it, right? But there was a part in that movie that kind of set up where the movie was going, why Sarah Connor is there, and this and that. And I was like, I was just literally stunned. I was literally in awe. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, be sure to put it in the comments below what you guys thought when you initially saw that scene. You know which one I'm talking about, the one with Sarah Connor. So I'm not going to spoil it. You know she's in the movie, but that's all I'm going to say about that scene. That caught me completely by surprise. The future war stuff, there is a bit in it, and it was some really awesome shit. Like some really dark, like crazy ass shit. I was just like, it really kind of caught me by surprise, like how awesome the future war was. So that was something, you know. And they done a okay job, you know, especially Terminator Salvation. That felt good, you know. But this one felt futuristic, and it felt like, dude, like the resistance is fucked, kind of thing. So it was really good. And then I would say the big thing, and in the previous movies you had like Terminator Genesis, you had this female actress, you know, she was alright, she was okay in that film, but she still felt, what's the word I'm looking for, kind of like young, you know. And I don't know, she just didn't convince me, you know, in terms of like being a Terminator killer kind of thing. In this movie, the three female leads, Sarah Connor, and then I don't know the other two female actresses, but the female, I guess she's not a Terminator, but female that's sent by the Resistance, she was really, really good in this film, like really good. And then the other female actress, which is the one they're all hunting, well, the Terminators are hunting. I forgot her name, but she's what do you call it? She's about like in her mid-20s. So she's Latino, I believe. I'm trying to remember what country though. Dang, I can't think of it. But yeah, she was incredible, and she did an incredible job. Like, she was really good in that freaking film. I was really surprised, man. That was like balls to the walls. But if I had to give anybody due credits, it's going to be Sarah Connor. Which, Linda Hamilton, that's her name. I remember her name. All right, let me click enter in here. But yeah, Linda Hamilton was, can I shoot this guy? There we go. Yeah, so Linda Hamilton was incredible. Especially there was this part, you know, there's a whole bunch of parts she did that was like awesome. But there was a key scene that I really loved. Nice, I got trench warfare at level 5. Which at the end, Terminator's like, give me that female. And Sarah Connor is like, why don't just, the Terminator's like, why won't you give me just the female? She's just like, because we're not, did I say 7 or 8 turns? Because she was just like, we're not yeah. She goes, we're not machines, you metal motherfucker. And I was just like, dude, that was so fucking rich. That was so good. You know, she needs to do more films. She is so like battle. Oh, fuck me. Damn. Well, I didn't think they had any ships that way. Sorry, your reinforcements are fucked. Shit. But also going back to that movie, the male Terminator, the Latin American, I forgot his name, daggone. The only people I know is the ones from the old movies. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton. See how they're freaking trying to gang up on me here. The only ones I remember in terms of their names, but that Terminator, that Latino American guy, he is incredible. Like, dude, I'm telling you, like, all the other Terminators before him, except Arnold, right? Like in the first one. This guy was more intimidating than even the Terminator 2. Like, if you thought the Terminator 2 guy was like, man, this guy is like deadly. This guy is like, puts fear in you. That guy got nothing on this one. This one, like, you can see his face. His acting is incredible. Like, I want to see more movies with him. So, yeah, it was a really good movie. Really good movie. I'm probably going to watch it again, too. Nice. Knock that son of a bitch out of there. Shit, I need to get the planes closer to the front lines, man, because they're getting chewed up. Oh, shit. See, this is fucked up. You see how they're firing across this country? I tried to do that, like, a bunch of videos ago. That shit was not gonna fly. But now it is. That's fucked up. But yeah, so since my wife was sick today, oh man, I lost that entire unit. Since my wife was sick today, we decided to catch up on a bunch of stuff. So after I did my strategic command videos, I had a little Caesar's pizza, so it's still kicking me in the ass. Ooh, stuffed crust, of course. So yeah, man, it's fucked up. Hate those fucking artillery barrages. Anyway, we caught up on, we finished Servants. I don't know if you guys seen this show. This one was a really good show. I don't know if I briefed you guys before on it, but I'll give you a quick synopsis. Basically, it's about this couple that's in Philly, and they lost their kid, right? And so to kind of have the wife cope, because she was like losing her grasp, because of the pain, they got her like one of those dolls. And yeah, so they got her one of those dolls, and so she pretended the doll was, the son they lost. And that was like the first episode. It was alright. It was like, okay, yeah, I understand this point and stuff like that. And then they have this female nanny comes in who's like 18, 19, whatever. And the father is in the kitchen cleaning and cooking, whatever, and he hears a sound, so oh shit, they're gonna fucking kill this guy next. So he walks out into the middle of the hallway, and he follows the sound, and goes upstairs, and he hears a baby crying. And he walks into the room, and there's where the doll was, a baby crying. And the whole series, the whole first season, you're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And it just gets more crazier and crazier each episode. Like, sometimes you're trying to say, well, like, this must be, oh fuck, they're gonna make another hole here. Shit, man, this is fucking bullshit. I lost a fuck ton of units in that turn. Anyway. Shit. Fuck me. You can put somebody here, right? If they do that, this will be the first Allied troops on German territory. Anyway, so the season goes on, and it just gets like better and better, and it gets more mysterious. You try to like kind of find a way to like explain certain things, like, oh, she probably did this, or this was probably like a trick, you know, like a freaking how a magician does shit, you know, like, oh, he probably has the card in his left hand, whatever kind of things, to explain all this weird stuff going on, and it just gets weirder, and you're like, toward the end of the season, it's like, is this magic? Is this like illusion? Is something possibly religious happening? You know, like, something beyond explanation, or is this, just, like you're left wondering what is going on, and. The season finale, which we just saw today, I have some turns. All right, look at this. Look how many fucking troops I lost. I lost one, two. I lost the ship, a troop transport, 2 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4. A whole army, basically. Shit. All right. So, what the fuck? What the fuck? I have this city. This is mine. Why can't these guys fucking land there? Do I need to, like, fucking come down here? And I don't know. Like, I have the port, right? Oh, man, this is so fucking stupid. I guess I don't have the port. If I do this, they're gonna fucking... There we go. This is so fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. So you're telling me I can't land these fucking troops? Oh, this is so fucked. So fucking stupid. It's like little shit like that. I want to make my own mod so I can fucking correct that shit. It's fucking stupid to me. Ah, fuck. Ah, come on, fuck me. And they're gonna refill that motherfucker next turn. pushing back. Anyway, if you guys haven't seen Servant, I would strongly recommend that entire series. You know, was really not series. The whole first season was really fucking amazing. My wife loved it. I really loved it. All my friends that I've been asking about, oh damn, freaking Little Caesars, have all loved it. You know, it was really freaking amazing show. So yeah, man, it was really good. I was pleasantly surprised. Now, this show is actually on the Apple TV streaming service called Apple TV Plus. So and you get to get, I believe the reason why I have it is because I bought an Apple TV and an iPhone. So if you buy any type of Apple product, like a Apple TV, iPhone, iPad, Mac, whatever, you get a free year of this. And it comes with a whole bunch of shows, but we've been watching Servants, and it's really amazing. It's made by that guy who does, the one I See Dead People. So Haley Joel Osment, something like that. So yeah, it was really good. So, but we gotta wait now until until they freaking, If I move this guy here, move that guy there, yeah, let's do that. Like that. Beautiful. That's what I want. All right. So yeah, this was a good day. Saw a lot of good movies. Gotta take my son to the doctor's tomorrow. He has a cough, so I'm hoping it's just something like small. I hope it's not my wife's flu or the fucking mold or whatever, because that would really scare the fuck out of me. I don't like playing around with that kind of stuff, Me, I really don't give a shit about me, really. Let me reinforce this guy. So yeah, I really don't give a shit about me, I've been exposed to so many things, freaking, I did construction back in the day, and we didn't wear masks. It was, growing up in New York, it was like, it was unmanly to wear masks in a construction site. So, like, everybody looked at you like, what are you, a fucking pussy? So, I know it was fucking really stupid, but that's the way it was back then. And I was a freaking kid, 13, 14 years old. I didn't know any better. I was like, oh, if the guys don't do it, I'm not going to do it. And come on, man, I can't get any freaking leeway. Can I get anybody with elite reinforcements? Nobody. I guess all these guys are raw, pretty much. Shit. I'm trying to see where I can attack next. If I do this, or if I attack here, I have a better chance here. Let me do this. Come on. There we go. All right, let's see how this. Oh, 2 to 6. I like that. 1 to 6. That's beautiful. That's what I like to see. Yeah, there's somebody here. Oh, shit, that's not gonna actually do recon. It's just gonna attack that guy. Damn it. Can you give me... No. I need recon. Nothing. Damn, man. I'm gonna have to send these guys into the... Yeah. Ah, motherfuck! Damn it. Anyway, so yeah, so I've been been exposed to a whole bunch of things. I'm surprised my lungs are still surviving. I remember this one time we went to the barracks, and this is my final story for the night. So I'm gonna finish this up here. Went to the barracks, and we were training for like, I would say, a couple of weeks in the barracks, and we used the basements for like classrooms, and so we do the classroom, then we go out to the field, classroom, field, this and that. Anyway, I remember we had like a week off or something like that. You know, we went back to civilian, you know, our regular jobs. And then our training started up again like the week after, or there was an operation or whatever. So we went back up. And I remember going to the barracks, bringing all my gear in. And I looked to my left, staircase that goes downstairs, and it had like biohazard, do not enter, asbestos. I was like... Motherfucker, we were in there for like fucking months, and that's what all that white fucking dust, there was white dust everywhere, like on the fucking tables, and you know, we just kind of just like, you know, just off to the fucking floor. So we were in that shit all the time. We were doing fucking training, we had a fucking 8 down there, I mean, shit, you know, like, fuck. So, you know, that was fucking not good. Yeah, so it was one of those things. But, you know, that's, I guess, you know, and I'm not even gonna drill into that subject, because that can go down a whole rabbit's foot, you know, in terms of like, you know, do they know about it, or, you know, like some people would say, well, you should talk to the government, maybe there's some kind of like, will they cover your medical stuff? I'm like, I'm not even going to go down that path, you know, like, I'm just going to take best case scenario, the people who didn't know about it you know, and I'm assuming it's probably, like, no medical thing, like, the government's always strapped for money, you know, so, and for right now, my lungs are semi-okay, so... Plus, I care more about my son, so, like, for me, you know, I'm gonna make sure where he goes, and if like, people will say, no, be a man, don't wear this freaking mask, or, you know, don't be a pussy, and, you know, do something that's stupid or harmful, whatever, I'm gonna tell him, well, listen, let those motherfuckers jump off the bridge. You don't jump off the bridge. I love you too much, you know, don't do it, please. And spread a little love there with artillery. Ooh, look at this. Oh, shit. Let me swap. Boom shakalaka. That's what I'm talking about. You. Oh, you fucking kidding me. See, this is the worst thing about this game. Worst fucking thing in the world. I have this fucking... So I have to do something like this. This is so fucking stupid. This is by far the stupidest fucking thing in the game. So I can't go from here to here, which is, what, 10 miles, whatever. But I can go from here to Luxembourg, through here to there. Isn't it? Whatever. It is what it is. Stupidity. Alright, I'm going to finish it off here, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. I was going to ask you guys if you had any feedback on terms of what I can do here. Shit, I forgot about this. I always forget about this guy. Because, kind of fucking out of ideas here. I got this guy here, and he's going to hold off attacking while I can somehow unload this motherfucker. They're going to bring more troops down and start the attacks tomorrow or the next turn. Hopefully I can get this guy down. I'm gonna... Ooh, I can fucking bomb these motherfuckers. Of course. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Alright, I'm gonna leave it right there. Alright guys, catch you next one.